And now with Desolate Dash. What? Now with Crystal Dash, we are going to get everything we need to get. Today we'll be ending off with getting the Dream Nail. It would be Descent into Darkness, but sadly I suck at parkour. Of course we're going to get that later, because that's a decently bad parkour section. Isn't this really hard to do? Here we're going to get the Scrubby. But yeah, basically we're going to do the Crystal Dash through the Blue Lake to get the thing. But first we got a ton of collectibles to get. About 25 minutes worth. Of maybe just the entire... Oh, so that's the entirety of every video. Just sidetracking and getting collectibles. Oh no. No. But first we're going to get the Rusty Collectibles and the Crystal Peak. Crystal Peak, could you get out of the damn way? Wait, you're taking up the entirety of my friggin' hole. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and here we're going to have a lot of parkour pistons. And dodging them. Which this one's pretty easy. You just need to wait until the big slam. That, or those two pistons up there go down. Down, because it stalls out the bottom one, so it's just dun-dun, dun, dun-dun, dun, dun-dun, dun. Let's go into the dun, and boom. And then dun, 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 dun. There we go. And here is super difficult. You need to try an insane trick, and it's called, and don't be alarmed, but it is called walking forward. Yeah, that's basically pure intimidation. And after flipping this lever, all the pistons are deactivated, and we get a shortcut. Cut. So now we're going to go over here to grab a charm real quick. Quick through the secret door. Door. This charm is pretty terrible, but we're not getting the charm for... We're only getting the charm for the charm... Oh, that was bad timing. We're getting the charm for the charm notches. We're not grabbing the charm for... Damn it, click on them. We're not grabbing the charm... We're only grabbing the charm for charm notches, not... Yeah, for the ability. Due to this charm is... Deep Focus, if I remember correctly. But it should be Deep Focus. But essentially what this does is when you're healing, then it heals 2 masks for the price of 1 soul. The only issue is it takes longer. It's longer, which sucks. Which later on we will be getting the Fast Focus, if I remember what it's called. Which essentially heals you faster. So these are really good for a healing build. It's just the thing is, they take 6 goddamn charm slots. 6. Wish my recording bugged out. Yeah, it requires 6 charm slots. Mental. Absolutely mental. It is so not worth that. For that. Especially because it slows down your healing. So not worth it. Yep, which I'm checking. Which I do pause here just because I want to see if my recording's working. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we just need to stand on that dangerous ledge. So is the recording? Yeah. Yeah, so now we want to head back up here real quick, just because we want to unlock the lift for a shortcut. Cut real quick. Quick, but yeah, primary focus would be Dream Nail. Yeah, I'm just keeping that in my brain box. Which we are going to stop by to get a grub down here. Which should be be right down here, if I remember. Yeah. And right down this hole. Hole. We're just going to... I should have used the spell. I should have used the Freedom Spirit one. Yeah, that sucked. But you do want to make sure you have plenty of health and soul for this bit. No reason. I'm warning. Yeah, and here we're going to break this wall real quick. No reason. And here we're going to get this grubby. And this totally legit grubby. Oh no. Yeah, one thing that sucks about these guys is just how fast they are, and they don't really like taking knockback. So they can really hit you hard. Hard. It is not great. Great. Basically, they're fake grubbies. They show up every now and then. And make sure you have a bad time. Here, if we hit this, we can unlock an elevator. And we do want to make a quick stop around about here. Here, because I wanted to... Oh, I had full health anyway. Okay. And here we can give Sly the elegant key. And we don't have enough geo for that. Okay, we're going to have to collect some. Then. But either way, back to Crystal Peak, because there's a few more things we need. Okay, let's go. I just realized there's something else we need to get. Yep. Whoopsie. See? Right here. Yeah, because we do want to get the Charm Notch. Which I forgot about. Which to get the Charm Notch is it's a decent pain. Oh wait, did I get the masks from Oh, I might have. It'll probably be fine. I know which I went to the wrong stack. Okay, now we're here, and for here we want to go and get Lem. Lem real quick so we can sell our artifacts, so we can get the geo that we need. We need to buy a lot of Sly stuff. Right, yeah, I didn't get the mask sharks, I didn't have the geo. Duh. We're just going to take this way, because this way has less death. If I would usually take the King Station way, which... Nothing bad, I could have just went to Sloombra and just went to the other side of the city. That would have been way safer. Yeah, it's the point heading back now. Back now, though. Get out of my way. There. And down here. We just... Oh, so I'm just going to cut to when we're at Lem, because this is going to take a while to get down. Okay, now we're back down. Now we'll start making our way. Way over. Which, did we unlock the shortcut? We can just take the bottom way. Which honestly, we really should have grabbed this in the last video. This video. Yeah, really. Well, yeah, but we didn't have the things that we had. Do. So we're just going to grab some geo. Which, you might be asking about the nail upgrades we can get from the Nailsmith. The reason why we're not getting the Nailsmith upgrades is because, they're not actually that great. As in, whilst we get more damage, it also increases some of the health on all the enemies in the game. Essentially to make it more fair. Fair, the enemies do get an upped health bar, so realistically, it's not too helpful until later on in the game. So yeah, we're not getting any of the nail upgrades yet. Right, we're saving those until nearing endgame. game, but until then... And then we don't really need them. Which I'm just going to cut to when we're back at the stag station, because now we've got to climb the whole way back up there. Really should have used, should have went through the Blue Lake area. Using the Crystal Dash. And the King's Station. That would have been so much faster. I have no idea why I took this inefficient route. My goodness, I was tired and not organized for this. I was tired and not organized for this session. Here we're going to get the Elegant Key. Because we're going to need that. We're going to buy the Vessel Fragment. And the Mask Shard. Actually no, we're not going to have enough, so yeah, just Mask Shard. And boom. And we're up a mask. Mask. We don't really need the Vessel Fragment now. Now. Yeah, which we could have gotten a Mask Shard earlier if we went to Moloch or to the secret section. To the secret section, that brings us to Deep Nest. In there, but there is a way to get out. Oh, wait, no. Wait, no, we can't get to the secret section, actually, because we don't have wings. I forgot you needed wings for that. I forgot about that. No. Yeah, the only way to get a free mask would be through Moloch. Which, again, we're putting Moloch off because he is stupidly hard, especially for me. So, yeah. So instead of, we're just not going to take that risk. And up and off and away we go. Because we're going to make our way the whole way to, Brain Function. We're going to get the some other artifacts, and we're going to go to the Leg Eater to get some charms from him. Due to we have so much extra geo. Which, yeah, I'm starting to realize how tired I was while recording this. Because, plus I have a list of everything to do. It's just my gameplay was not really that organized. It was not that organized as I thought. Because I was a bit tired putting together this bit of the video. So I wasn't as organized as I was. And secondly, this was a little bit new. Getting the charms now instead of later. So, this was a bit new. It was kind of a section that I kind of threw in here, just because if I were to get the Sent into Darkness, this would be a very short video. Secondly, that parkour is way harder than I thought, so wouldn't mind getting some upgrades before then. Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to realize my tiredness. Starting to realize my limits. After this, I'm going to get lunch. And take a very nice break from this. It's just no one's in the house right now, so I can do this as much as I want without interruption. Anyway, I got immediately interrupted. Yeah, with the Leg Eater, we just want to sell our charms. Get charms, brain not worky. Yes, we want to buy the Fragile Masks and Fragile Strength. I did go over these earlier, but we'll say again, Fragile Masks basically gives us more masks, and for Fragile Strength, gives us double damage. And it gives us double damage without any of the cost of a nail upgrade. In the sense of enemies will not increase in health if you have fragile damage. Unlike the nail upgrade. So yeah, we basically got the nail upgrade without the payoff of enemies getting stronger. Which, with fragile charms, if you were to die with a fragile charm, you would die permanent. If you were to die with a fragile charm, the fragile charm will break. When the fragile charm breaks, well, you're going to have to buy a new one. Why am I going this way? I can just leave through the top part. That'll be way more efficient. My brain's just tired. But yeah, with the fragile charms, yeah, if you die, they break, you have to get a new charm for a pretty hefty price, by the way. They are very expensive to replace. But you can get it cheaper if you use the Dung Defender Crest. Defender Crest. Crest. It does give you a discount to the price. There is a way to make your fragile charms into hardened charms. And charms, if you... there is a secret. We can just get over here through Desolate Dive through the floor. That gives us the bestiary of these guys. Because we can't kill them, so we just need to get the bestiary that way. Yep. Yeah, we can make hardened charms with the Grim Troop later on. So it doesn't matter how many times you die, they're going to stay up. Which that is kind of pointless. For now, at least. It's pointless. For now, it's pointless. Due to, well... we got these guys, for some reason. Oh, just gonna stop talking because I've been here? Wow. Now. Yeah, which now we got these guys bestiary. Which is gonna be great for later on. So it should be everything. It's heading to Salumbra if we have all the charms we need. So we need. Yeah, one of the big detours and why I'm not immediately getting sent into darkness is just to have a little bit longer video. And it does make the parkour easier. So yeah. Parkour is an absolute nightmare. Wait, no, we're getting Dream now. What am I talking about? Which, depending on how short the next video is, I might include both Desolate Dive and the upgraded Vengeful Spirit. I might include both of those. For those. It really depends. Depends how long they're going to be. We're going to get the Dream Nail, because it will also make parkour easier with Dream Nail. With Dream Nail, you can hit enemies, and it'll give you soul. Soul for hitting them. And the thing is, the Dream Nail does 0 damage to enemies. Meaning, we're going to get the soul from hitting the enemies, well actually double times the soul from hitting enemies, without killing them. Meaning there's some enemies that we can farm for more soul, to make parkour easier. Silly man. And then we got this guy again. He's just chilling. But yeah, we can get over here doing this. Okay, well, not exactly. Here we just need to come up here. Unit this lever. And we can get out the top part. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna let you in before you knock the damn door down. And now we can interact with this statue. And it talks about the Dreamers. And their sacrifice to these lands. But essentially, the Dreamers sealed away the Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight in the Black Egg. Egg where he's being tortured by a god. God, essentially. Yeah, but essentially, if you don't know anything about the lore, the Hollow Knight captured a god inside of himself and imprisoned himself. The only issue is he wasn't a pure vessel, so the god made an infection, it's spreading out the Black Egg, and basically we need to kill the Dreamers to get into the Black Egg to kill the Hollow Knight. Knight, in turn, killing the god. Well, not killing the god, but sealing it away. It's away. But the only way to attack dreamers is by getting the dream nail. Now, so let's try to stay focused. Which is pretty difficult. But you can make the parkour a little bit quicker if you... Come on. Come on. Come on. If you do this. This. This, and I believe it's actually... Yeah, then we can go here. Here, and what the hell was that? Right. Yeah, which we are put into this dream world where basically the dreamers try to just shove us into a dream so we can slowly phase out of existence. But, yeah, I'm not... Honestly, it would be quicker at this point if I just did it normally. Yeah, basically the dreamers try to phase us out of existence. But if we get the dream nail, we can escape them. Escape. Okay, I'm just going to do this normally. Well, this is going to take forever if I keep doing it this way. This way. This way, because oh my god. Oh god damn it! Okay, we can talk to the flying moth and get the dream nail. That took way too long to get. Yeah, and now we question, do we want to stay in the dream and phase out of existence, or do we want to get the dream nail? Alright, yeah, videos don't... Alright, the YouTube video can't go on for an eternity. So I guess we're going to make this choice.